on my YouTube on my phone, I have to record on my computer too, because I don't want to have to redo any video that I already did. And then they're doing this thing where they're looking for drama and conflict because people are going missing and they're trying to flex in front of the karmics that they hired because they fucking their family are caught playing games with queer men, playing games with children, playing with transgenders and starting shit. So one of the things that's going to end up happening is once again, you guys are going to find out that I have no cases, right? There is no order. You guys can do whatever you want, and motherfuckers are getting hit. So I just wanted to say that we're gonna go putting orders on all of Nation of Islam in every single state. And you guys know when we start that, then you already see. Okay. So let's go ahead and start showing people who in every single state has been playing with Kamala Harris, who's been playing with Matt Haney, who's playing with that clinical trial network. Let's start that. Okay, great. So one of the things too that you guys are also understanding is that are finding out is that they layered the situation because they were looking for finances and starting shit. Another thing that's also coming out is because this situation, they prolonged COVID for 4 months because of this situation and what they did with somebody's son in the community that you guys recently heard about. So all this fuckery that they've been causing to keep the situation quiet, then oh, we can pay out in small amounts, and oh, we can get on heroin and crap. This idea is getting people murdered, and now everyone is saying like, okay, so we're all here watching now because you wanted attention. So we're watching that you fucking your family. There's something wrong with your pituitary gland, and for some reason now, federal agents need to know this, and they're studying anatomy and rare disease books and shit like that. Okay, so I just want to let you guys know that they were editing my channel, my page, and shit like that because they were getting exposed. But we're not gonna let that like deter us because I'm gonna tell you right now it's gonna end in a few days. I know it's gonna end in a few days. So you guys have to remember, like when I'm on here talking to you guys, there's a bunch of white supremacists that feel lesser than. It's not about emotions. It's just that they're delusional. So is they fucking their family. They're delusional. They don't have anything to do. They don't have anything coming to them. They can't come around us. It's just a tantrum. It's not really much to talk about, but I have a bunch of stuff too from the past that I want to bring up to show you guys just how much work we've gotten done in the present. All right. Also, the biggest thing though is that there is a fired attorney from the United States government, and she put in the media that she had the military come to her house and try to silence her in a case. They were playing on the computer, and the military is hitting people up that are playing on that computer in cases and everything because of what it created. I'm gonna show the article in a minute. Woo. Okay. Let me see here, you guys. Let me just open this all up. Just go through all of them so I'm not clicking one by one by one. Wow. Wow. It's funny how, you know that song, funny how time flies when you're having fun. Isn't it funny how time flies when people are getting exposed? So this situation went global, right? With everyone that wanted to like add their hand in it because they're fucking mentally ill. And because of that, we expose mental illness globally, which is like requiring a bunch of shit at work, which is great. Now, one of the things is, isn't it funny, like how time flies and hella shit gets exposed? Like, had we never prolonged this to this point, it would have never come up that they fucking their family, what they were doing, clinical trial testing on that level, bad weight from the evidence room, and a bunch of other shit that was going on. So I just find it's funny that they prolonged this because look what ended up coming out. Look what now is like being contemplated by the feds that are in my computer. Yeah, look what now is getting exposed. Okay, yeah, because you wanted to prolong this. Fuck you, you deserve it. Why would this, you want to know, it's so funny. Not 813, but 812. This is from 2023, the screenshot, right? It's a screenshot of a screenshot, like, oh, let me save this in my phone. This is really from 2021. Some of this is from like 2021, 2022 in my phone. I just wanted to show you guys this because this is one of the things that's coming up major that's getting hella people set up. There's also like a travel authority for the Caribbean because of what's happening. because of what Stephanie and them started with Robin in Barbados, causing war. And sometimes you guys hear me sound like Robin, and you're like, "What is that?" It's because she's playing with magic. So all these rat celebrities, they went to go get involved. Like, we can steal this and sell that, and look what the fuck exploded: murders. Are you fucking dumb? You're playing with white supremacists and crackheads? Do you know that somebody got killed? Like, the way that they dragged her, they wrapped a fucking chain around her face and dragged her by a car in Jamaica because somebody found out where I lived. Stephanie's trying to hide that. You guys are watching this though right here on my page, yeah, because you're playing with subnets and playing with the computer. Everyone's talking about it. Now look at the mess that's coming out. Funny how time flies, yeah. Yeah, what mess is this? Indian doctors in the Indian community, yeah, getting set the fuck up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and after that priest just got killed, oh, okay, yeah, we don't want people saying that we've been getting hit playing with you. Yeah. We thought we can just get this and maybe glamour them with this and this and that. Like, okay. Wow. Are you fucking stupid? So now you guys are hearing what I'm talking about. This is what it took. You guys don't know what it took in our community to bring these motherfuckers here to play games like that. Look at the motherfucker you got into office playing with Latifah Simon and all these weird assholes. I didn't know that they were stupid and messy like that. I did not know that they were like their names were blacklisted, that they had gotten shit. I didn't know that because I wasn't looking for mess. I was like, okay, well, you guys are working in the community. I figured that you should know better. So you're looking at my page and you're like, oh, that's not that. And why is this going on? And why that? And that's not happening. This not. You're on fucking drugs. Stop getting on my channel when you're on fucking drugs. And fantasizing how to play with people, creating different challenges. Like, okay, let's do 10 cities a night for kids. Playing like that, starting shit like that. Let's find kids that are 3 years old and 7 years old in foster care. Playing like that, starting shit like that. So you hosts can go around and be like, well, they know celebrities and stuff like that. The same celebrities that are sitting here stealing and starting. Yeah, my cousin died because I was playing with Daisy and starting things. Yeah, that's how Robin got caught. Remember this? Santa Monica, assistant superintendent. Yeah, she got hit. It was like 6 superintendents. Boom, 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 boom. They got hit because they were playing in the school. Okay, well, just take her out of the class and she'll be okay. Just she'll cry a little bit. Just tell her because her mom is this and that. They were really doing that because you started too much shit. They thought it was all good to play. This is gonna come back up again to be Clap City. Look at what they did with this lady in Quebec Human Rights Commission. They took out the president because they thought it was okay. Well, we can just bring up Stephanie's name and say that this and that, and the blacks are doing this and that and playing in Canada. This is like a big ass war. Why? Because Quebec is a territory of France. So Haiti, West Coast, Gold Coast, Cote d'Ivoire, different places like that. They get access to going because of what France did in their country. So this is the fuckery that you all started globally with nonsense. That's why Stephanie keeps on like finding out about phone calls with bitches with their head missing and they're finding the body. Yeah, destroying entire farms. Why did you put the body in the sugarcane fields? Like the farm is dead now. Yeah, because they're starting shit. Somebody's looking for their cannabis. It's a move, a website where people are shipping cannabis, playing with the feds, stolen weight up and down, done for. They have a whole system like sell stolen weight. We have Piquite, we got a lean, we got a whatever to activate it. Well, yeah, this is what it took playing in our community. So she can try to get a white nigga that's fucking on his sister and starting all shit in our hood, playing with eucalyptus, playing. Talking about I don't really know him like that, and this is what it took for you guys to play in our community, so you can run with rats like this that are losing everything. Talking about well, they can get this computer, and then maybe they can stir this, and maybe we can start that, and okay, what the fuck? You're playing with Nation Islam, bitch? Are you stupid? Those niggas filled with maggots. Playing with crackheads? Are you stupid? Do you know what the fuck got started? Yeah, they did. They know about that killing. That's one of the reasons why Drake is quiet. People don't want to hear about it. You're playing with incels that are like 4 foot tall, 5 foot tall. They look like they have genetic abnormalities. You're playing games. Wow. Copper wire theft. This is a big ass thing going with the feds right now. It's done because they shattered the entire electrical grid. They've been trying to do little mini replacements and maintenance here and there. What the fuck? Yeah, that's what you guys get. That's exactly what you get. The feds, I didn't even mention anything. What is that with Nicole Thea and Boga? How did she die? Talking about, oh, she got a heart attack and she's 9 months pregnant. Ooh, because something the farm deals and playing with Drake didn't go through. Yeah. Okay, well, I thought that was their line. Caribbean under siege. Is paradise lost for American tourists amid rising violence? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yeah, I took the federal buyout and will collect my 6 figure salary because all their families name playing. They had to go. Just want to let you guys know about this. And there's something that they're trying to say, like, oh, well, I had this option and that option. Shit is going like super left. I'm just going to keep quiet about what's going on with this. This is how they're about to move money around. Palestinian billionaire accused of building terror infrastructure for Hamas's Super October 7th attack victims. Yeah, this is the big one. I told you guys I know the mayor of Oakland, Kevin. We were both on the public health commission. We were both young people. We went to SF State, all kinds of stuff in the community. Yeah, somebody really. I told you that they were playing in that phone and starting too much shit. It was a certain name that I mentioned, like, oh, because she had the same birthday as Daisy, they decided to light up the office, thinking that they were gonna play with Daisy in the psych ward, get her blood. She would drink this, have sex with this child, molest this little boy in foster care. They would do this and this and that. Okay, it's done. It's done. It's done. They put out a mandate too that they're going to be firing a bunch of fucking people. It's dead. But I need you to see her first. Chief of staff. Yeah, because they were bringing air clonkla bullshit. Everyone tapped their phone. The feds send out mandates. You guys have to go. Yeah, here, let me pull this up. This is big news in Oakland today. Okay. Yeah, they fired hella different staff playing with their clonkla, playing, starting too much shit. Oh, you fucking your family and you're, oh, okay. Yeah, that's actually the last thing that we're gonna deal with as black people. Yeah, you must be stupid. Whoa. Something Hanson, their families are like in a group together. They are playing with war and starting too much shit. Uh, Talking about some. They made some shit up to talk about why she got removed. None of them are like mentally well at all. They were all involved in bullshit. They're all bullshit ass bitches. They're nothing. Don't ask her about anything. Don't ask that bitch nothing. She's not about nothing at all. They sat there and they watched it. They were trying to make deals because Latifah Simon came around crying, like, yeah. And that's what her family did. And that's what's going on. It's about like all this. And we can actually really invest and do this and that and that and that. Wait, what? Daisy's Ebo, though. So what is she talking about? Oh, well, yeah, they told me this and that. And oh, well, we on crack, lying and starting shit. Now everyone sees what the fuck they were doing behind the scenes because why didn't you answer? Oh, well, oh. So now that all these sex in your family got exposed and Matt Haney got exposed, they're hella quiet because they embarrassed themselves. But they showed what? That we're the hand that started slavery in space, though. Because we all saw it in virtual reality. That's the most poignant thing that the entire black community saw. Everyone got uploaded to that virtual reality. It went across everyone's hood. Everyone was seeing it. That's what happened. That's what they're doing. Okay. Thank you. That starting slavery and space thing is going to come up again because the feds are uploading hella people, so you know. Because they were playing in virtual reality. They were playing with candles, starting a bunch of shit. Okay. So that's the deals that they were making. Latifah Simon was going around during COVID screaming and lying and crying about bullshit. I'm evil. I'm not Yoruba. lying. Then they try to put my name with somebody named Coney, Joseph Coney or whatever. That's from like Uganda or something like that. I'm from Nigeria. Then when that backfired, they went to go play with another country. Somebody else stepped out. Like, do you know that they're all under investigation for like selling crack and playing games in Liberia? That's when they stopped. Yeah, Latifah Simon has straight money on her head. She knows that it's done for her. She's hella quiet right now. That's done. Everyone found out what the fuck they were chasing and playing with. Like, okay, then we can start on people and do this and do that after we got blacklisted. How did this backfire? That's what you get. Yeah, you can see the stupidity in her face playing games with kids online and starting shit and uploading people and causing drama. Yeah, Oakland City, yeah, you see why it's all up in arms and hella shit going on. It's just too much. It went all the way around. It's done. Yeah, U.S. Justice Department mobilized armed marshals to warn ex-lawyer over congressional testimony. This one you guys need to be careful with, though. Yeah, directing armed law enforcement is something else going on too with what they were doing playing games. Whoa. Yeah, be real careful because something got started with choppers of power. People calling the police, hella shit going on. Wait, what? Yeah, they're trying to make it seem like it's not what it is. People are getting military execution orders and they're getting like warned. If you turn on that machine or if Daisy says that that thing is still on, we're done with you. It's over. It's getting turned off everywhere because what they were creating, uploading it. So that's what they're doing. They're finding little kids, feeding them printed out paper of what they think Daisy said, making copies of brainwaves and shit like that that they shouldn't even be accessing, playing, feeding it to kids, mixing it with semen and tampons and shit like that, playing games, starting shit. So anybody that's playing in that technology, anybody that's playing in that computer, they're getting hit. So now you guys are watching. Why the fuck is this going like this? Because no one wants to hear about it. People don't want to hear about this bullshit. They don't want to see about it. They don't want to know about it. You're not understanding that. No one wants to fucking hear about hoes fucking on their dad, starting shit because they have fucked off biochemical pathways. They're permanently mentally ill. Motherfuckers don't want to hear about crypto mining injection and white supremacists that are this tall running around playing with people's kids. Nobody wants to hear about fucking pedophiles that need to be reassessed on the sex offender list and have their classification like upped, which I'm about to go bring people here. No one wants to hear about that. No one wants to hear about it at all. White people running challenges on kids in foster care and doing this and that and starting shit. Nobody wants to fucking hear about it. Okay. So that's done. And let it be over. So there's a few other things that got started today too. You guys know I had a hearing, wage claim drama. It's going forward towards the hearing. Something got started. Somebody just realized something. Why? Because something else is about to get started. Okay. Now, one of the things here that somebody also wants to look into, or they don't want coming out, is that the state of California didn't come to the meeting. Okay, it's done. It's done. So I just had to come and tell you guys that. Why didn't they go though? That means that it's going to maybe go into default. They're going to end up getting set up. They don't want to answer to what the fuck got started, and something else got started too, where someone just now realized that just because you're mentally ill because you practice incest doesn't mean that we're supposed to walk into mental illness, right? Just because you smoke crack and you're fucking stupid doesn't mean that I need to like pay attention to you, or doesn't mean that you should be like around people. Yeah, that's actually true. Like, right, just because you are doesn't mean I am. So something ended up happening like in the meeting today, and I just like kept the hella quiet. I was like, ooh, I kept hella fucking quiet. I was like, you can read, right? So which biochemical pathway is that? Somebody just found out too that they lost their bar license with some bullshit. I just wanted to let you guys know that. Also too, one of the last things that I wanted to show you guys that they were trying to tick off my page is that they were playing with give me 1 second. Yeah. Yeah. What happened to the baby? The baby died. How did we not see this? Yeah. Because who are they playing with? That's what you get. Okay, great. So now one of the things I get, good, good. Stephanie, all of them had their hand in all of that. Locker, we see drama going back and forth, hella fuckery going on. She thinks that she's some like a princess playing like that. Like, what the fuck? You're playing with like powdered bones of innocent children? All these hoes are really stupid. So one of the things that I wanted to go ahead and state is that the ESP is like hella strong. I was listening to it all night last night. But also too, you guys, please tap in with the ESP. It's like hella fucking strong. I think that it should go stronger now. But some of you guys need to like, we need to make like agreements for some of the changes that I'm gonna have to make to like the universal like database and spiral. Some of you guys are going up there and you're adding different things and crystals and stuff like that. Great, thank you. So they brought you down here. You're aquatic. You're whatnot. You have opportunity to go and play with that. People are finding out. So one of the things as a part of this whole exposure into what they were doing, what they are doing. This article was on my page, and then they edited the video because of what's coming out. So it says revealed, Daily Mail UK and America. Number of autistic people locked up in Scotland's maximum security state hospital has more than doubled. Now, there's also something here where it was changed from state hospital, from prison to state hospital. So now one of the things here, yeah, 5150, 5250, things like that. Okay. Now one of the things that we were talking about with Cyborgia is how they're talking about they're autistic, but it's because they fucking their family. And they are going out like doing like nonsense and madness. So I just wanted to show you guys that once again. Yeah, no, I don't think it's cute or funny. I think that this is how you can get killed. Stop like getting on drugs and like coming and staring at my face. That's how people like keep on getting set the fuck up. It got so many people killed. Okay, thank you. So it's true. So it's true. Now, another thing that I wanted to add is in the state of California, some of you guys are going to find out about this. Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea. So now, one of the things that's coming out here, right? I just wanted to say this. We're talking about work, chronic starting shit, causing drama. You guys just saw what happened in the government. No one has a job. You can't even get a job. Your family can't even be here. You don't even have papers. They just enacted the 1793 Alien Acts for like mass deportations. They're about to go bad on Russia and Israel. Yeah, yeah, they're not playing because you want to play on the computer. They're not playing with you. Also, too, who Asia, they actually like backed out a little bit. It got quiet because the host got hit with those fucking dumplings playing. So, woo, yeah, that's getting activated. They just passed it today. Yeah, Donald is really making Janai. They don't want to hear about it. Woo, people are really into it. Oh, here, this article. I got paid to spy on people while they worked. It's like something where Cyborgian released like an article about his like lifestyle as like a government hacker or some shit like that, telling on people. Oh, also, too, some of you guys are looking for evidence of the electrical grid. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you guys something that you can use everywhere. Why is it that I'm sitting in a dark room and the lights turn on? Why would the lights turn on unless somebody's playing in the electrical grid? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Because you're playing with pedophiles. Yeah, I'm about to also go ahead and start this. Um, I'm going to be going ahead and bringing the child sexual abuse task force to different people's buildings about the pedophiles. And then also, too, they're doing something behind the scenes where they're just like registering people. So a lot of people don't know that they're like already registered. Yeah, I have somebody's direct contact. This how this has been going too. She knows a lot of people in that space. I'll just say that. She is at a different place now, but she knows a lot of people that do that work, and she's very active in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and contact Miss Manouche Candel. So all the crackheads that you're playing with, go tell them like, oh, okay, that's how I got caught in the first place playing in her phone starting shit, right? So, because remember, I'm not supposed to know any of these people. I'm not supposed to have ever gone to SF State. I'm not supposed to ever have had my YouTube channel. None of that. I'm some random bitch that's just jealous of London, even though that bitch is a fucking dirty ass pig and set San Francisco on fire with bullshit and got everyone defunded nationally. So, anyways, you guys, I just wanted to show you that Alien Act. Please go ahead and look that up. It's been reinstituted. The Alien, yeah, somebody wants to go look it up. The Alien Acts of like 17 something. That's hella gully. So, I don't know. Because with all this historical stuff that's getting activated, I feel like it's Mr. Red Pack himself. I feel like we still need a break from that though. But I feel like it's so impossible, you know? Like for you not to get set up with what's about to come down because people are not playing about it. And I think it's funny, we're showing proportions, right? Think about like proportions, like, oh, I have this tall cup and I have this shorter cup. It's the same volume, that type of thing, right? But we're also thinking about like distribution, like, oh, we placed this and played with Daisy, but it distributed to like thousands upon millions of us. What the fuck? Right. So, now one of the things is people can't like be in the medical field unless like they are like cool with our community or in our community because of what got started. Right. People cannot work in law enforcement. Also, too, I just want you guys to know that all the karmics that you see on my page, they actually got another round of arrest warrants put out. They're about to see who in OPD is going to deny those arrest warrants and not put them out, so they can literally fire and gather up like 50 people, 57 really, and then fire 200 people, and then bring in a group of people that they've been training in different places to take over. So a lot of people went to go get their guard card, their armed guard card. They are working their way up. They're handling their business now. They know why they're here, right? So I just want you guys to know that. Just don't think for a single second that those karmics have not gotten hit. They've gotten hit. You saw that porno website that got shut down, the VPNs, everything that's going on, they got hit. Okay, great. And you saw that trigonometric function, PlayStation Network that set UK on fire. Hey, my name is hot in UK. My name is hot in China. Right. But I really want my name to be more in China. I don't really care for UK. That's okay. Whatever. I'll be cute. I'll show up to your parties. I'll be on your blog. But really, I need my name going in China. Like, let people know about this and you get paid and you come and join us. Yeah, Daisy, this is everyone's pastime. All we get together at night and everyone's watching in China, and we're looking at how the government did this in the 60s and 70s, blocking things, blocking the radio, and how they're playing on your channel with only 200 views and things like that. A lot of people are going bad on people. Cool. So remember, that playing with my YouTube went deeper. It was about trying to create an economy in Israel off of my spiritual work with filthy ass white holes. A lot of them died. Good. So yeah, woo, alien and sedition acts. There's some fine print in here. It's some fine print in here. Now somebody wants to go play in the archive. What are you activating? Let's go do that. Let's have an adventure and go play in the archive and look up old laws to get active. Because I told you that they were going to play with Chinese exclusion acts. You know what? Yeah, America used to go to war with Russia like a little bit. Activate that shit again. I run Sputnik. Whew, a wartime authority. Okay. Okay. Ooh. War of 1812, World War One, and World War Two. Okay. Okay. Well, you guys know, just be careful. Sometimes people are just going to the same store, or like, they're abused and oppressed in their place. They just, don't want people to looking into them. Certain things that's already been settled. Woo, I'm just trying to be a voice of reason. Woo, yikes. So anyway, Baba, why did you tell me that we're the better one? I didn't know. You guys know that this fuckery that they got started, like, it was really that Queen's Tech Week that they really insinuated playing like that. Like, oh, let's bring Daisy over here and then like don't bring her on, but let's just use her name and like all her work and then try to go get papers for like a 200 like filthy ass Russians, Cyborgia. Whoa! All of them are got deported. That's what they were trying to play with. But in the act of that, they proved that they were watching my channel and they knew about this because they didn't really think I was like that ridiculous to like contact certain people in the tech industry about what they were doing. Like it really went hella far in New York. Yikes! It brought over like 18 like federal agents. Thank you, all of you guys. Made it far. Like, okay, well, that's California. What jurisdiction do we have over there? Let's go look into it. They found the local police in their ring of network playing with Martha starting shit with people's kids. It got all the way to Rabanta, emails blocked, phone call blocked, and shit like that. Okay, in between that, Rabanta couldn't tell them about like a few international investigations and that they were using this to set up sucking fucking your family so they can get them out of Department of Justice and local FBI 3 chapters all at once, which just happened. So now, because of like what they got started, they were also waiting for that state claim to go up. I was like, okay, let's just wait on it. Now look what's coming out. Somebody just got off my page. That Nicole and Boga, that's what they get. That's exactly what the fuck you get. Because now everyone knows about Cheong. Everyone now knows about the Dai Li. Everyone now knows about that heart attack platform. Now we've seen it. How? One fell swoop. That's Ashley, aka Duchesne. Those rat ass niggas, Nation of Islam, rounded up in UK. It's done. One fell swoop because you wanted this to go on. How did that get started? Right. Yeah, she 9 months pregnant and fell out with a heart attack. You niggas are trifling. Who? Who? Did they bury the baby? And yikes. Somebody was asking too much question about the autopsy, like they were interested in Cheong or something like that. That's how it really started. Like I guess he was asking questions about the baby and Cheong and like other stuff and Lakumisi and something like that. And it just that's how it got started. So now that there's that, one of the last things that I had for you guys is I wanted to put this up, but I drafted like a really dope community benefit agreement for like anybody can use in their space. But I'm trying to figure out like how to put this out so that people don't run around like, oh, like we can do this and this and that, even though they were the problem, which everyone is like finding out about. Because people are finding out about the unthinkable. Yeah, yeah. So UK, we don't have any updates. That's still going on Rexel Group. Yeah, there's something that got started at the feds with something I have to actually really talk about that's really critical. Something that got started at the feds with because they watch me, they watch who's going in my phone from different apps. They watch what's like happening and stuff like that. They're watching like what is like, coalescing. Somebody played a game with themselves and they just realized something about that 37 file, something that they've been trying to hide. So now something got started with federal agents watching, following things like that. They like my playlist. But something really got started about going to war with the feds. Going to war with the feds, like listening to different songs and stuff like that. Like, yep, da 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 da. And one of the federal agents, this high priest, he said, "Why is this like something in their culture, like a staple in their culture, to be going to war with the feds? What is this? What are you guys doing that? Yeah, that this is like a badge of. I mean, I understand because I'm watching what's going on with Daisy, but why are you guys incentivizing that and creating that? Okay, yeah, let me look into this. Yeah, well, okay. Who, when I tell you space opened up and hell floweth over because everyone wants to come and tell their story. Yeah, he saw different iguanas and animals flashing in front of him, like one dog, and she was just like, no. They like pulled her out of like the system where they go like share messages and stuff like that, because people wanted to tell about this going to war with the feds and what it really creates. Yeah, so they're looking into a bunch of people too. So then you send your daughters that are loose as fuck after you dumped in them. Whoa, they're finding out about all kinds of incubus, succubus, diggy. And now even the whole incubus, succubus, now look at us. Incubus, succubus, we fucking our family, we're brother and sister. Well, you go play with him over there, and I go play with that one over there, and then we can come together. But the funny thing is they couldn't find like certain people to get involved in those acts. The only people that really got involved in those acts, you see them now, they don't have their color or they're mentally ill playing with the UN. So, you know, they were getting into certain Acts. So now you guys see, okay, now we see what's going on. The Alien Enemies Act. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, because people will try to use this messy locally. Um, okay. So, I think that what you guys should like do with this is like be clear on what are the qualifications though. Like, how are they an enemy? Because white supremacists will try to go use this to go play with farms, like, oh, you're doing this and that, which somebody was like already on their way. Like, okay, this is mainly going to be used against Russia, but the ones that came here like in the 50s, playing with that Sputnik and their kids running around with big square ass heads and small ass hands and shit like that. Pre cum dripping from their body, playing with their daughter, starting shit. It's for those. So now, yeah, because that's the conversation that was going on. Also, too, something with Mark Rubio and an arrest going on around him, somebody playing games. So I just want you guys to know that that's who that really is for, because everyone else, like, what is it? So one of the things here, it's like how the military authority, it's like how the military is going to be handling out some of these things too. So it's not just local police and stuff like that, but the biggest round of this is Spanish people or people that have papers and they went to go work in the police and they're starting shit in the police and playing in their country. Whoa, whoa! I'm just gonna tell you right now, they already have the list because of what got started with those websites, those porno websites of little kids. That's how they mainly tracked all of them, and then what network of police officers were playing with me. That's how they got started, and something was going on with them reviewing. And this is like why I repeat this, so people know that I'm watching this, because it gets shit started all the time. You guys see this with my Haney. People want to go look up and down in that court. They looked up and down. They took the risk. There's nothing here. Whoa, they got hit. They got hit starting shit. So one of the things that got started today that helped, like these things that help, is like I'm watching meetings and I'm like right there in meetings and I'm answering and shit like that. And then I repeat it so you guys can see that I'm watching. One of the things that got started today is reviewing a dash cam of what happened with me with the arrest. Okay. Okay. Put them on the list. Whoa. So this is like what's about to get started in America. This is the unthinkable. The U.S. wanted to create it. That's fine. So, one of the things that's going to get started is like, yeah, Israel, that has to stop, period. And you already know which ones. That's just done. I don't even want to hear about it. They're so disgusting. Get them up out of here before America gets a big ass lawsuit for going against the citizens. So, one of the things that you guys are seeing here is like, oh, you know, um, you're watching Cyborgia and like that's not true. And okay, so now you guys know it's okay to like deal with them. It's okay to set them up. We had to set him up. He had to go down. It's okay to do what you were gonna go do. It's okay for you to put motherfuckers on the execution list. It's okay for you to have a desktop open of towns in Michoacan and villages over there that can get set up and clapped. It's okay for you to do that because they're showing here that they're intended to act as enemies of the state and enemies of the community and violators of civil rights and mercenaries specific for the cause of pedophilia, which is illegal globally. So when we're talking like that and we're using legal language, constitutional language, right? It gets things going. So this is why, I'm gonna give you guys this one too, okay? Bill of Rights, I love. It's so simple. Like you can just go through it. It needs like addendums, like, oh, this is what this would look like now. And then like in the hood, what would this look like? In the immigrant community, what would that look like? Also, too, I wanted to tell you that this San Francisco dude passed away. I just didn't put his picture on my computer, but this dude from San Francisco, Major, passed away. He was like in business marketing or some shit like that, playing with my Haney, their group. He got clapped. Bill of Rights, but also too here. If you guys want to go study history, Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'm just gonna bring them here. Like they all play with them in the phone. They're all playing with that pedophile site. So that's how you get them. Great, great, great. And I know how to divinate, so I could just like walk. I know how to like. You guys know I know how to divinate because you see me constantly finding shit. So it's like a tool that I can turn on, and I can go to every single building that's like housing one of them, and just be like, "Hey, here we go," because we like just did like a study, and then also too we have a frequency scanner and shit like that. One from the store. So we're just like watching like what's going on and da 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 da. So that can get started like in an instant. Okay, cool. Thank you. Somebody got charged at the DA's office. I just want you know that. Thank you. Yeah, they're teaming up. Like East Bay, whoa, teamed up at East Bay, San Francisco. All the counties are teaming up. That's done. Well, that's fine. That's fine. The original sisters that led this. It's like three black women: Contra Costa County with Antioch in them, and then Alameda County. Wow, Ursula's really moving, and then San Francisco Brook is really moving. God. So I wanted to give you guys this. You want to study history? Right. Yeah. The Fed saw something really fucking goofy and trying to play in the psych ward, then uploading Daisy to virtual reality and Crackett's talking in her ear. You're done for. I'm telling you right now, about 400 people today got detained. They're going to be psych ward that they have, like they have it at the military. They're going to like psych wards at the military. It's done. That's it too. And also, some of you guys saw about that billing. I've been talking about this the entire time from day one that I came out of that place, and I told you guys how they planned that because I had a court date the next day and somebody got exposed with the private plane playing with Drake and everyone's weight in Florida and South Carolina. That's how they started that. From then on, they've been declining all their billing. The Spanish indigenous community, a lot of them work in those facilities. A lot of them like are running some of those facilities with their clunkla. They got hit pound for pound. They're finding out they have to pay back CMS. They snatched money straight out of their account because they were playing with fuckery. Good. What? Yeah, everyone's finding out. Somebody got a call. I just told her, I said, hey, you're going to have to be leading like a program to help people get their credentials and stuff like that. She got a call today. Wow. Woo. People have been getting calls. Also, too, I'm right on time. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. I was right on time today. And it was something that was going on with like, sorry, not today, but like last week, because I sent like an email. Like last week, I sent an email. And what ended up happening with that email is that it made it to Hello People in Public Health. And then instantly, like, people were watching rounds and rounds of chaos and bullshit going. And it was just confirming, like, okay, that was not a coincidence that I got that email. And then, like, rounds of chaos exploded because of what they were doing over the weekend. So I just wanted to kind of bring you here. It's called The People's History, Howard Zinn. You guys can go on their website. It's a really nice website, okay? He has some good stuff with history, okay, you guys? Now I would read a little bit of Howard Zinn, and then I also have a book, Lies My Teacher Told Me. Lies My Teacher Told Me. And it's like about shit debunked in history. It's a good book. Okay. It's like stuff that they put in the textbook that's a lie. So I would look at people's history as I'm looking at Lies My Teacher Told Me and like adjust myself there. And this is like for the international groups and stuff like that. A people's history, why I like the website is that it gives like quick footnotes into like very, very like pivotal times in U.S. history, like Watergate. This is all you need to know, et cetera, et cetera. And then you guys can go into yeah, he was playing with some stuff too. Noam Chomsky, he was playing with a few things. There's something going on with charges there though. Period. So the Teaching People's History, yeah, the Zen Education Project. Yay, yay! I love this. You know, I love this website. Like, man, I'm telling you guys. So then you guys know, like, United States history is different from indigenous history, and that's where like people are valued because they know how to trace back indigenous history, understand indigenous history, put languages together, and put context and time and stuff like that. Like, well, that this time period, right, of these people shows that they lived here in this place and grew this crop because this language has like a more superior syntax. Da 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 da. Like that's how people make their bread and butter. That's why it's very fucking dangerous to be having a sound technology on playing like that. Oh, okay. Whoa. That's why I say, right. Because I'm telling you, baby, when it comes time to it, God got a plan for everybody. So now, here we go. Teaching materials, lessons, things like that. So you guys can go ahead and look at this. Yeah, Howard Zinn. So for all you hoes that are sucking and fucking in your family, you want something to do, come right here. It says right here, this day in history, April 7th, 1712, revolt by kidnapped Africans in New York constantly. Yeah, this just happened in our hood constantly. And look at now. Yeah, it says it right here. Look at these maps and shit like that. Have some fucking respect for yourself. I don't know. I like time traveling, so I'm like into stuff like this. Like you can like see yourself and like see a bunch of stuff, a bunch of stuff. Wow. So anyway, teaching material. Come on now, lessons. Okay, popular lessons. Let's see here. Howard's in education project. No, it's not this. It's like a people's history. I don't know if it's Noam Chomsky. I'm gonna find this website. It's like you can go and like some people know it. They're gonna put it up. Here I'm just gonna put this on my database. Like I will find this. I don't know if it's Noam Chomsky. I don't know. Let me look. Yeah, people's history. I think it's like a people's history. The book online. Well, yeah, people's history. Yeah. Okay. .pdf here. It's a really they had a really nice website, you guys. I still use it all the time because people will pay me to do their homework, write papers and shit. So I would always go to this website and just okay. Well, now I know you were playing in Watergate, but you're not really telling what the fuck was really happening. Sounds like hoes. So and L'Oreal and playing in Jackie O's house. Do you guys know that JFK? Because RFK is watching this. Do you know that JFK was married to Jackie Onassis, and she was really cute. She was considered like dark skin, a dark skin wife. He was like an unpopular president because she was dark haired and could kind of resemble a colored woman, Jackie O, and she had curves. She was really cute. So they played in his marriage and started hella shit. She got pregnant and she had it like her baby died like after like 3 months or something. They played tough with chemicals, baby. A lot of them they hit her so badly. She who playing. So yeah, that's still going now. So for this whole virtual reality thing started with JFK. How I don't even fucking know. But for RFK to be leading, I'm telling people are really making Janai. That's enough. Okay, here we go. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one. Okay. Yay. And then like this is like really, really dope. And it goes through like all different types of stuff in history. I think you guys would love this. And the chapters are like specifically like separated. So like you can start at like different chapters and go read. Yeah, this used to be on a website. I don't know what they did with it. I don't know if it's like still up. There's like a nice, beautiful brown website. Man, I'm gonna find it. It was so dope. You can just click through different things in history, read through it, and like it's like the way that it was written. A lot of social justice people came together because what whites are doing in the classroom. So a lot of our immigrant families and parents are finding out. So you guys are really like playing with books. This whole thing with Quran paper, Bible paper, it's gonna go the farthest. Watch. So now it's gonna go into the ultimate. It's gonna be the unthinkable. So now, well, no, technically, actually, there's also this one, and then what can I give you for this is gonna set the feds on fire. This is gonna set the feds on fire. Mr. Redpath, he said page 59, but later. I'm just writing it down on my notepad. His rectification, his sermon. This is gonna bring a charge. For you guys to be playing with this bullshit right here. Yeah, the feds are gonna clap somebody the fuck out with this one. Ooh, it's online for free. Guns, germs, and steel. Why? Why would that be in the same sentence? Guns, germs, and steel. Talking about Air Clunkla with loose ass pussy playing, dipping things here and there, playing with sticks, serving spoons and glass, doing too much with blankets and playing. How they used to make their money playing with black people with chemicals and playing with black people with germs. Yeah, one of the reasons why I could come on here and say that I'll have Matt Haney clapped is because he tried to sneak some fungus into my apartment and it got like 6 people murdered. Now he knows who's been having his phone tapped the entire time. That's what they were doing to like beautiful ass black and brown people at work playing. And this is why Kamala Harris has no respect in her administration. No one would ever recognize her time as vice president as anything powerful for the black community. Meg the Stallion, who cares about that? For you, oh, wow. Hmm. Oh, Wee wee. Yeah, farmer power. Yikes. So this is like something that you guys can come read about. Yeah, zebras, unhappy marriages, and the Anna Karenina principle. This is hella funny, but it's talking about how they used to spread like diseases and start hella shit to get farms and start and play, and cause wars. That's another good book. I'm telling you, that would keep you so fucking busy, right? Hella illiterate and delusional. So I don't care for illiteracy. I don't care for low vibrational people that think that they're high vibrational. Also, too, some of you guys, woo, yeah, for the feds, I just like mentioning people that they're watching on the computer. I just want you guys to know that Seven Boomerang's not safe in Costa Rica. They're trying to figure out how to move because he knows for a fact, like, I'm surefire, he's gonna get dragged out of his house. Period. With what they found in Costa Rica, and one of the things that he's constantly doing is destabilizing the entire power of the island because you guys know that they have a new electrical grid there. Some of these countries, like Costa Rica, Guatemala, El Salvador, Nicaragua, they're still like trying to make advancements in the electrical grid and things like that. You know, that's why a lot of them are happy to come to my channel, find out about how they were hiding books and things like that. A lot of people got good information, all that type of good stuff to help with frequency modulation. So when playing like that with sound technology, so you can harass people and make it seem like I didn't steal from Daisy, I'm not this, I'm not that. Why did you stop talking to me? You will see that Seven is not that person. He's this and he's a that. Right. So when they're playing like that, because they're schizophrenic, they're destabilizing the entire fucking island. Right. Oh yeah, and they barely have power and they're trying to run generators and okay, yeah, and then oil that they have to buy because there's hella power outages going. And then people having to walk long distances and this and that to get oil in the middle of the night, try to run their businesses, be online for school, shit like that. So pedophiles can sit on the computer and try to glamour you into thinking that they're not who they are. Whoa! Baby, that's why I just said, because when God gets into it, that's really done. So now, oh, trap house and property money, right? You guys know that song by Dirk? Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Trap house and property money. It's like a lyric in one of his songs. Anyways, so ooh, whoa, yikes. So there we go, you guys, and I'm gonna give you guys that. Any other books to read about the indigenous reality? Nah, for hosts to be like clout chasing, like, oh, my library.